Good morning to everybody. Yesterday I had left the topic of privatization of the public sector and I had suggested a substitute for the privatization is a governmentization. Government must take over all those sick organizations whether they are in the private sector or in the public sector. Instead of just blindly handing over to the private sector, the government can make some sort of a startup projects for the volunteers or people drawn from the present public sector undertaking, those who are ready to accept this a challenge and to revive the sick organizations. What is happening? There is a greater conspiracy angle in the process when the well-running, successfully running, profit-making organization and giving livelihood to thousands of people is made sick in a calculated and a planned manner. Now, I will just give you an example of Scooter India in Lucknow. Now, that has been made sick because of the when the public sector was started around you can say about 40 years back. It was one of the best. It was people were feeling jealous of that, Thereafter, the government had not allowed that, or they had only given an employment to the people. Lot of infrastructure they had developed for the people, and they had contributed to the automobile industry in a greater way. What happened? The government did not take care of that organization, and thereafter, lot many ventures have come in the private sector. There was lot of the government did not pump in even a single penny into that organization. So finally, the company had become sick. To take the case during that period when this company was progressively getting sick, so there are so many companies they had come up with various automobiles ventures, but government did not take care of these organizations. The people, those who are working, they were highly talented, and the people they had left the organization, and the organization in the private sector, they are flourishing with the manpower which were trained and developed by this Scooter India, and they are working in those private sectors. Please, that's not a solution. All those public sectors, which are slowly and progressively are being made sick, should be revived, because handing over to the private sector, it will be very harmful to the people and to the livelihood of the people. Now, what I am just going to give you the in-depth story of the people in the private sector. They are being treated horribly. There is hardly any private sector organization which is taking care of the people, those who are working there. There is absolutely, they have not even able to realize that the country has become free. No facility is available, no housing is available, no uniform is available, no industrial dispute act. There are no benefit these people are getting. They are just being used as a bandhua labor. People are being, please, I will again request that that's not a solution. And there is another angle also. There are so many public sector undertaking, they are becoming sick day by day. What is happening? The people having an inclined to the government in position at that particular time, they are being made as CEOs as a favor. If they are not able to adjust that particular individual of that political party in power at that particular time, to rehabilitate that person and to put him in position and give him a position, these they are being made, CEOs, managing directors, general managers on deputation in these organizations. And a person who has got absolutely no exposure, no experience in that organization, how can they lead? Now recently it has come to our notice that, one of the greatest spokesman of the ruling party was previously made, he is a medical doctor. By profession, he is a very competent doctor. He may be very successful if he is made a, he heads an organization which is concerned to the medical care of the people. But that gentleman was made a director of ONGC. What can a medical doctor contribute to that organization? How can he lead that organization? How can you contribute to the development of that organization? Now the same man has been made a chairman of ITDC, a man who is a medico by profession. That talent is being wasted because they were not able to find a place of profit for that individual. So they adjusted him as a chairman of ITDC. How can he lead an organization? How can he guide that organization? And under the leadership of the people, those who have got no professional experience, these are all professional bodies. But tomorrow if somebody comes to know that some political leader has been made and some of the person who is basically an engineer, somebody is made as a chairman of the governing council of AIIMS. Do you think that AIIMS will continue to function that successfully rather than putting a man who has got a medico excellence? So this is the way the government is slowly and progressively killing the successfully running organizations. Most of the organizations, with the passage of time, they have become sick only because of the mismanagement and corruption. These are the two evils which must be addressed. If somebody is not able to cook the food, or somebody is not able to make an industry, some product, that doesn't mean that the organization should be closed. You should put the right man instead of putting a square peg in a round hole and making it is a misfit. And that person who is not a competent man to handle that organization of that professional excellence where that excellence is required. And then obviously the organizations will become sick. And then most of the organizations, they are being sold at a throwaway price. And once the private sector will take over it, those people, those who are connected in that organization, right from PN to the highest man, will be subjected to various types of exploitation. And tomorrow if we say that I have revived and I am making some profit, it is not a profit. It is only that the people are being, most of the people, those who are working there, they are being deprived of all the benefits of a civilized person, of a person who can lead a definite life. With this, I conclude my lecture today. I will again come back tomorrow with more input for the people. Thank you very much for cooperating, liking my video, sending comments. Most of the comments which I received, they were extremely fine and they are all quite useful to me. Thank you very much.